just sharing another video. Sorry if I'm boring you. It's just my way of channeling and talking about the journey that I'm going through at the moment with the businesses. And from obviously the last video, a lot of people reached out, which I thank you for. And people were asking about, like, you know, how is the auction doing? You know, they're seeing posts and so on and so forth. And we're not going to lie, the auction has been performing pretty well. You know, we're through, you know, it's still a new business. You know, I've been in business for 15 years. The auction started in 2021, and it's a learning curve for ourselves. You know, we're always going to make mistakes, but it's how we learn from them. And, you know, and we are pushing 2025. We had great aspirations to start pushing the auction, especially the toys and models, which it has, and it will. You know, we've had multiple sales throughout the year, blown away by how many collections have come in through Lego, Star Wars, die-cast, TCGs. Yeah, some amazing collections, Warhammer as well. And it's sort of just to give you a bit of insight of how Cullens of Surrey Auctions is working and where we're going with it, realistically. Flip it back, end of 2024, I did my sort of first video talking about 2025, how excited we are for it, pushing it. And as I mentioned, you know, it's been okay. It's been tough though. It's been extremely tough. Lots of hurdles, new staff, training up that aspect, and just adapting basically, you know. And with the new website that we've had built, which is fantastic, it's really made us seen, you know, against vendors who are looking to obviously part with items, obviously increase the portfolio with our clearances with the auctions. But overall, even though it was tough, there was still growth. Now, some figures of 2025, which we're pretty proud of. You know, as a small family auction, you know, there's only a handful of us that are doing this, and we work hard and tirelessly to make sure we do the very best job for our vendors and marketing the items as well in their best light. So in 2025, we sold just under 5,500 lots throughout our various categories. Obviously, you see arts and antiques, toys, models, silver jewellery, furniture, so on and so forth. Conversions, pretty happy with them. You know, 85% we converted from, you know, making sure that reserves are set in place, that the customer's happy with. And obviously these are obviously met. So 85%, we take our hats off. You know, we're still young in the game. Other auction houses might say that's not a great figure. I don't know. For us, 85% is a pretty good figure. We had some great sales, notably we had a vendor come in with his Magic the Gathering collection, with some, obviously, Alpha, Beta and Unlimited cards. Obviously, we had the Black Lotus in there and the Power of 9. They were fantastic. And I think we raised £25,000–30,000 for that collection, for the Unlimited collection of the Power of 9 and the Black Lotus in heavy play condition. So, you know, some really strong prices we've been making on the auction, which we're proud of. You know, we work hard. As I said, the toys and models have been flying off. We have our Dead Star Wars day sale, and to be honest, I think we had 3 Star Wars sales. That's how much Star Wars that came in. Some fantastic pieces in there. I think we had some graded vinyl Jawa that came in. TCGs, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh! Have been flying off the shelves. I think conversion rates on that is something like 90% of what we come in or sell. And also jewellery. Jewellery's been a very strong one for us. Nearly close to white glove sales. The key things, what we're trying to do is we're looking at what is working well with buyers and vendors alike, and trying to do fewer things but better. We don't want to stretch ourselves itself. So this is something we're looking into 2026, is what's working with us and our knowledge and our capabilities and our market, and making sure that we do those extremely well. And that's it. That's what we're trying to look into this. we've got the Isle of Wight, where I am now, warehouse. At that stage, it was sort of talking with the landlord to improve productivity, give us more space, so I could do some more photography and so on and so forth from home rather than, or from the island, rather than travelling so much into the Wallerton branch. At that critical stage, a key member of staff unfortunately handed his notice in. Now, there was no issues whatsoever. It was obviously all for people building themselves, and obviously had an opportunity, better pay, better experiences, and so on and so forth. And that's what it's all about. And it was unfortunate for him parting us just before Christmas at a crucial stage. But there was no hard feelings or anything like that. It was just that's life. That's business itself. We're not here to hold anyone back. So that was pretty bloody tough. It was a shock, but it's how we adapted from that. Where do we go with this now? And it was a bit like, I need to now get someone else in, train them up, and so on and so forth. And it was also like in between auctions as well, in between getting this place, which we moved in beginning of December, so I had to redecorate this place, rebuild this place, racking, flooring, electrics, you name it. Then finding someone from within our business to go, right, are you looking forward to this? Then obviously getting some part-time staff in to help, and it was just absolutely crazy. And I was like, it is what it is, that's what we had to do, is adapt. But they give you these curveballs and these hurdles, and it's just about how you look at them and how you get over them and keep going and not look back. That was the key thing for me. So yeah, that was sort of at a critical stage, especially at the end of the year. We were sort of like looking forward to 2026. How can we expand? How can we make this bigger? And it sort of put it slightly on hold. Finally, obviously, we're an auction, so we've got auctions. Starting the year off with a nice big auction, just over 700 lots, whole range. Toys, models, jewellery, furniture, artworks, you name it, is in there pretty much. Looking forward to that. That's running currently, and that finishes this Sunday from 1:00. This for us is a critical auction. So, but yeah, we've put a lot of effort into it to ensure that it sits well with buyers and vendors. And January sales are normally pretty strong for us. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. And hopefully it's the start of a strong year for Cullens of Surrey. Us and the team need it. It's well deserved. So we just want to close this video off and say, just want to say thank you to all our vendors that trusted us with their collections. Thank you to all our buyers as well. We look forward to moving forward for 2026, and hopefully we'll have a really good year. It is needed, and just thank you again.